All right, here we go. We're back again here in El Pachuco.
Yeah, third episode of the day, August 2nd. I'm still Jim Ruel.
I'm still Ruel Estrella. We're still inside El Pachuco and the...
Welcome back to El Pachuco Chronicles,
right?
where we share stories.
Yes, and we're in the lobby here talking, and we never know who's going to walk into the store. We never know. So a good friend of ours from...
Well, this is quite the surprise.
Who's talking?
They don't know my voice by now. This is Phyllis. Phyllis Estrella,
Okay, thank you.
Ray's mother. And we're sitting here in the lobby, and I turn around, and I see this gentleman just looking around. So I told him, are you looking for somebody, or can I help you? And then it turns out he's an old friend. From what year, Larry?
Don't say that old.
Jeez.
No, we're old. We are.
Probably, I would say the 80s.
80s. Now, that goes way back.
That's
He
40,
used
40s.
to work with my brother, and I remember he would dress up in a zoot suit.
Which
and
brother?
My brother Ruben.
Okay.
And he used to work with my brother Ruben in Disneyland. Right,
Oh,
Larry?
right.
That's what I remember.
Her
And-
brother was a carpenter, and then I was a plaster.
And he's supposed to be here right now. Ruben is supposed to be. It's 1:30.
Oh, wow.
1:40, and he's supposed to be here. So
Let's talk about him. No.
And you used to work with him.
Yes, I used to work with him for many years. I think at least 15 to 20 years we used to work together in the park. And then I met his family, his sister, way back then, and they owned the shop when his father was still alive and had the
just
shop.
starting. We
Oh,
were just
yes.
starting back then.
Right. And I used to come in here with my buddy Ruben, and then they asked me if I wanted to dress up and model the zoot suits at one time, and I says, really? Yeah, you got the hair for it and everything. I had a big old pompadour at that
Yeah, I
time and
remember.
all that.
Full head of hair.
Oh, yeah.
Larry.
Now I know you.
Do you remember
I
him?
know he's a dancer for you.
Yes.
Yes.
He used to dance with
Yes.
my brother David.
Yes, now I know him.
Right.
And he said he had the
And,
pompadour. That's
and-
the only guy I knew that had
And
a
I think
pompadour.
Andre.
Right.
Yes.
Yes. And I have pictures of you.
That's what
We
I
have
was...
video of him.
Oh, we have the
Yes,
video? Oh,
we have
you got to
video.
pull it out.
Oh,
Yes.
my, I'd be laughing myself. I'd
Oh,
be
my
laughing.
God. I can't believe it.
You will see this on our podcast.
Wow.
Yes.
Yes.
But this family here I've known for a long time. I've been out of the loop for a long time as far as being around. Because when we all split up and get married, everybody goes their different directions and
Their
everything.
lives, they got their family.
Exactly. And even though this isn't a long ways from here where I live, I'm still a ways. And I talk to Ruben maybe once a year, maybe. Call him up, see what's happening. But I had to stop. Today we just had to stop. And I was hoping to see somebody, and I wasn't sure. And I was walking in here, and I didn't mean to stare and this and that, but I didn't want to be rude and say,
But you walk in
"Are
and
you
you see us
Phyllis?"
doing this
Right.
podcast. What are you thinking?
I wasn't really sure. I seen the mics up and everything. I seen somebody taking pictures outside and everything, so I wasn't really sure. But then all of a sudden you're saying you're doing a podcast and all this. Well, that's pretty cool, but this shop's been here for a long time.
Thank
Yes.
you. Yes.
Long time.
Yes. It's been here for... when did we last see you last? I don't even
Jeez.
remember.
It had to still been in the 80s, I would think. That's probably the last time I've been over this way.
I'm trying to think if we did a big dance together or an event.
Well, the last one I did was at the Celebrity Theater that I know.
Celebrity theater.
Oh
Yes.
my God.
Yeah. And that was just down the ways from here when it was
it's
there.
still there, but his name
is
is
it?
something else. Yeah, it's still there.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
And then I think we were opening doing intermission for Tierra or somebody that was playing there that night.
Yeah.
I can't remember. But
It's
it was
possible.
pretty cool. It was
It's
pretty
possible,
cool.
yes. Yes. No, you go way back. Now I remember.
That's
Yes.
way back, all right.
Yes.
See
You always
these
had-
co-
you
see
always
these
had the
colors?
hair. Now, one hair was out of place.
Right?
Oh, yes.
There you go.
Yes.
See, he knew it. See, now I'm losing hair. So, you know?
Hey, put your head back on.
Exactly. I'm losing my hair. So Ruben goes, don't worry about it. We got hats over there. Because I told him I wanted to probably purchase a zoot suit. I've always wanted one. I never picked one up all these years. And then I said, then I started to buy these older cars now. So I said, you know what? I like going to the Pomona swap meets.
Oh, did you go?
Yeah, and you see all the bombs, all the 58s, 48s, and everything. So it's nice to see all these cars. And I said, nah, okay, now I got to get mine running. Where they're running.
You just missed Mr. Lowrider, Oscar Relas. He was just here.
Yeah.
He was the one that was one of the founding members of the Dukes. Art Club.
Oh, really?
Mr. Lowrider.
Oh,
Yes.
wow.
You just missed him. He was just here.
What was he wearing?
You probably saw him getting in the car. He was wearing a plaid shirt.
That says zoot suit on it?
No, that was somebody else.
Oh, that was somebody
That was our other customer here.
Oh, okay, yeah. I've seen
You
somebody.
just missed him. It was his birthday today.
Oh,
Yeah, late.
right. Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
Yes.
But it was nice. I mean, I still feel comfortable coming in here.
Well, I'm
After all
glad to
these
hear
years-
that.
After all
glad
these
to hear
years. And then Ruben says that you guys are doing very well with the shop. And I said, man, the shop's still going, Ruben? He goes, yeah, man, ever since the internet came up, thing just blew up.
The social media. My
Right,
son's taking
right.
over along with his wife.
Oh,
Thank
wow.
God they love it.
Nice.
And so they're going to take it to the next level.
Ooh-wee.
That's why we're starting these podcasts.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because
okay.
we need to get these stories. We need to save these stories because this is all history. You know, 10 years from now, they're going to want to hear Oscar's voice. Today was his birthday.
Oh,
they're
right.
going to want to hear his stories. They're going to want to hear your stories. So if I
Wow,
have this,
trippy.
it's going to be forever.
And it is forever because this is a really tight family here. And I've known, like I said, I've known them for a long time. And it's
We
a
hear the
shame-
same story from everyone.
And it's just a shame
same
that you
story.
step out of the picture for so many years until.
Yeah, why did you, Larry?
Yeah.
Why'd you step out?
Well,
Everybody paddled you.
well, when I left Disneyland, and I left there over 30 years ago, and then I went into the movie industry, and then that just took me always traveling all the time. So I never
What
had
were you
time.
doing in the movie industry?
Same type of work, still building prop sets for the
Oh,
movies.
that's a good job.
It's nice, but you do so much traveling that you're never around.
Oh,
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, so it gets pretty old,
Yeah.
and then you're gone for 6 to 8 months at a time.
Oh.
So it's kind of hard to stay in contact with everybody.
Well, I always wondered what happened to you.
That's what Ruben says.
I always wondered what happened to Larry.
Ruben says the same thing. He goes, but what you just said,
Yeah.
and he says, yeah, they're open. We're open like during the week by appointment. I thought he said. I couldn't remember what he had
We're
said.
appointment only.
Right.
Friday and Saturday, we're open from 11 to 3.
Oh, that's what he said.
Yes,
Okay,
Friday,
11
Saturday, 11 to 3,
Ah.
and appointment only.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. We're here literally
Sure.
every day.
Okay.
Because we're either shipping or we got customers that need more one-on-one time. Because they want to try a couple suits on, take their time, not be in a rush. Because on
Right.
Friday and Saturdays, you got to try it on. If you like it, we go next door. We don't have time to hold your hand.
Mess around. Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. So.
But it's nice. It's like I said, going to all the car shows and stuff like that is really nice. I like getting involved and seeing everybody's cars, whether they're fixed up, patina up, or whatever. It was very nice to see. all
Larry,
these
do you still like to dance?
I haven't did that type of dancing anymore.
I remember you were a really good dancer.
I was at one time.
Okay.
Did you know that?
Okay.
Oh
You
yeah.
love to dance.
At one time, we had a lot of fun.
Yes.
A lot of
yes.
fun. Then as you get older, the body tends to get a little older. It doesn't move like it did before.
Well, don't talk about getting old. You're a youngster.
Hell.
You're a youngster. Yeah.
Well, did you notice anybody when you walked in today? Larry?
Right? What's that?
Did you recognize anybody when you walked in?
No, that's why I kept looking at your mother. I kept looking over.
You didn't recognize me?
That's why I wasn't sure. I didn't want to say Phyllis. I didn't want to say it.
She has her hair done different.
But that's why I kept looking over. I said, I'm going to stay right here until I ask. And then just go ask.
Because I kept asking her. I said, "Do you need any help?" He's just looking.
Right,
He's just looking.
right.
Well,
So-
let's see if you recognize Ruben, my brother, when
If
he
he's
walks
showing
in.
up, I gotta call him. I just texted him. I sent him a picture.
Oh, so did
of
I.
Larry.
Okay.
Oh, wow. But yeah, it's funny because he goes, yeah, we'll make it. Hey, man, don't worry about it. Just
I don't know if you remember my family, but that's me. That's little Ray you're talking to.
Right.
That's my husband Ray, and
Oops.
and that's my 2 daughters.
Right,
You
right.
remember them?
I remember him. Yes. Yeah, I still remember him.
They were little.
The
back then.
youngest one, she's the one who used to cut my hair.
Who? No, that was somebody else.
No, they had a beauty shop in there, but they only did nails. They didn't cut hair.
That was one of the other
Somebody
ladies.
else did.
Was
Yeah.
it somebody else did the hair?
Yeah.
Yes.
Really?
Somebody else.
That was somebody messing with you.
Oh, okay. It must have been somebody else then. I could have sworn it
It was
was.
somebody else.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. That was that. See how long ago it was?
Oh, I know. It's been a long
They,
time.
they saw your
Larry.
perfect hair. So I
Right.
need some of that.
Right, exactly. Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember, but I thought it was.
Man, if that
yeah, they did
was
the nails.
in
Yeah,
the
nails and hair. So the hair was
80s.
next door.
Yes, the hair and the nails were both next door.
I'll
5.
be darned. Okay, okay.
It's been like 45 years, Larry. 45 years. I mean, that's a
Yeah.
lifetime.
I would say that.
Yeah, we're lucky we're still standing
Right.
up and breathing.
Right. But it's nice. So the shop is different, of course, from when you guys first opened up. But I still hear about it. I still hear about it when you go to the car shows. You hear about the zoot shop. I always listen to people talk when I hear if they're saying any negatives about the shop. It's all good. Then
Well, I got bad news.
he's not coming.
He's not coming. He's not feeling well today.
Oh, poor guy.
Oh, well,
I know how
we'll have
that
to take a
feels.
picture with that
Well,
now.
I'm glad we got to visit
Right.
with you.
Right.
Yes,
To see
I'm
you.
so glad.
Yeah, for sure.
And
for
we
sure.
might even sell you a zoot suit.
Oh,
Today, probably not, but I am going to pick one up. I like to have one
Well, if you want to
custom
start
made.
off with just the
Whenever you're ready.
pants, you can start
Right.
off with just the pants. You know. So.
And the whole thing is the hat. I like the hats. I like the big feathers. Those are nice. They're always nice to
Thank
see.
Thank you.
And I usually go stop at Frank's Hat Shop
Yeah.
in Pomona.
Yeah.
But he has a nice little selection there, but
does he have any pictures?
Nothing
of
like
back in
I
the day
want.
When he used to dance with my
Well, I
brother?
hope Frank is doing. I heard
I
Frank
do.
was in the
I
hospital. I
know.
hope he's doing better.
oh, I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that.
Well, I hope I'm not starting rude, but Frank was not feeling well for a while, and he was.
Yeah,
he was-
that's
Because I seen him, what was it, 2 months ago at Pomona? He was there.
Oh, good.
He was there.
Good. Okay, so he's doing better then. Great.
This was, I just
Good
seen
to
him
hear.
there.
I'm glad he's doing good. He has a big following with all the hats.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So. Okay. Well, thank you.
Well,
I
thank
appreciate
you.
you sharing
Thank
your
you.
story.
Nice,
I
nice
appreciate-
talking to you guys
too.
here.
You too. Nice seeing you. Now I know who you are.
Right, right.
I didn't recognize you until she said it.
I have that T-shirt right there, of that one right there.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I got that
Yes,
one.
you do.
I have several of them. I've bought several out there in Georgia.
Oh.
Because Frank only sells like maybe 2 or 3 kinds there at his shop, and they're basically the same ones all the time.
Yeah.
So it's like, man, it's hard to find T-shirts, you know. And for me, I like to wear the T-shirts.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
I like that one right there.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Well, thank you.
But anyways,
We're gonna bring somebody else in right now.
Yeah, time to
We
go.
have some other friends that are here, and they're always sporting our zoot suits, and we need to.
So good to see
We
you,
need to
Larry.
hear their
so
story.
good to see you.
Mary and Adrian, you're next. Okay, who is sitting here with us? Tell us
Well,
who you are.
My name is Maria Lopez, and I wear the Pachuco style, and I'm out of Las Vegas, 702 chapter. So I'm Pachuca Maria.
And the
And
gentleman
with
next to
me,
you?
I am Adrian Rodriguez. I'm from the LA County here. Live out of Norwalk. Been coming here to this store over 15 years, and I love coming here. I come almost every week.
Literally, he does. Maria doesn't every other week.
every other week,
Yeah.
yes.
What drew you to the zoot suit? What? I see you guys advertising so much and always out there having a good time.
Yes.
It's a party where you're at.
Yes. This is my fashion designer here, Adrian. He dressed me like last year. It was like, wear this, wear that, what color? And I like, he mix and matches it. I like this whole zoot suit look complete. The same coat, same pants. I'm always with the thando. I see a lot of women wearing flowers, this and that, but I just fell in love with it. I didn't understand it in the beginning when I was younger. In Mexico, I had a grandpa. His name was Cipriano. And never met him, but he was my grandma's husband, which I don't know if he took off, he went somewhere, but we never met him, so we ended up with my grandma. So he was a Pachuco back in days, 1938, and then I never understood it. The culture, I learned about it as years went on. I fell in love with it. I just fit.
What made you fall in love with it?
I like the style. I like what it represents, the culture, the respect, the disrespect everybody got. And then in my life, I've been military, out of military, civilian. I see the racist comments. I see the hatred. Then I see the love. and there's more love than hatred. And I like the fact that it's being more respected. And I like dressing up because when little kids, the younger generation, they really don't understand it, and some little girls, and I tell them, they goes, oh look, you're even some little some teens, there's 20, they'll be like, oh look, that's a real OG chola right there. I turn around, probably just smile at them. I go, I'm sorry. I go, I'm not a chola. I'm a Pachuca. There's a huge difference.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yes, exactly.
once they said, okay, but you're OG gang, so you'll go, yeah, but I'm not into a gang. I go, so there's a huge difference. You guys have to know that and respect it. So they just smile, and then I go read the culture on it, Google it, go however you have to do it, talk to people, talk to one of us. We'll let you know about it, And this just happened recently at a concert we all went to. They got invited by Sylvia Legaspi and some of her friends. But we were there, and that's where they confronted me about Chola, this and that. They were all happy, but I go, no, it's a Pachuca, So
I'm glad
and
you explained it.
we took picture with them, and then they put on when they put their things on Instagram, it says Pachuca Maria, a real OG, and that's just how they put me. Because we met this girl, she's a Pachuca. She said, I'm not a Chola, and they put up there on their Instagram, so I was pretty happy about that.
Nice.
But yeah, I just respect the culture, the whole thing makes me want to be continuing it, and it's nothing new. So I got to tell people, I got to stress that it's not new. It's something being continued, something to be
You
respected.
say something. You had a military background.
Yeah, I was working for the Navy as a private contractor on the base on Camp Pendleton, and I was a dental tech. So I did active duty men and women teeth. So I worked in there, and
I
then
didn't know you were a dentist.
dental assistant.
Oh,
Well, dental
assistant.
tech.
Dental assistant.
Assistant, not but
I
then
had this ache in my tooth.
Yeah. Believe it or not,
I'm afraid to go get it. I'm scared of what they're gonna find.
She also gives out headaches too.
but yeah, so I got bored with that, so I ended up going on Barcelona Road. There's a dental clinic in the back, and I ended up doing dental oral surgeries. So I did assisted with the oral surgeries, got them ready, got them prepped. So I enjoyed that, and I had a lot of officers pass their boards. And when you're good at what you do, they ask you to let them pass their boards. They give you a big bonus just to help them sit there and pass instruments back and forth. So I love the military. I'm military inclined, and besides liking a man in uniform, I love our military. Law enforcement. Yeah, I mean zoot suit. And I guess that's why I like being in the zoot suit. It's another uniform.
That's
it's a
funny.
very, very proud uniform. So I wear it proud
That's
and
fine.
loud.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. And I love Al Pachuco's zoot suit store.
Oh, thank you.
We
Thank you,
love
Ray.
that you're
Appreciate
out
that.
there. It looks like a good time. Other people want to see you. They want to join. They want to be part of that good time. And so I'm glad we're able to. I'm glad Facebook is able to capture that.
Yes.
Like, oh my God, these people are always having a good time.
Yes.
Like she's a party wherever she goes.
There's like
You know?
on my thing. I think me and Phyllis were talking about one time, and we're like, it's the the zoot suit. When you pass out the cards and stuff, where the hell can I get a zoot suit? Al Pachuco, and I pass out the cards. Like, here's where.
That's
If you
one of the
want
most
one,
asked
here's
about
one.
questions. Yeah.
Can I get it cheap? Can I get it? It goes, nothing's cheap. Nothing's cheap.
We don't wear cheap stuff, is what we tell them.
I'm not trying to talk bad about anybody, but you could tell the different suits from our suits. Because a lot of people don't know how to use the right material. It's almost like a tablecloth material,
Right.
And we can tell. But
Yeah.
I'm never gonna judge any, or these suits are expensive. They
Yeah.
are. They're pricey.
Yeah.
And I'll help you out as much as I possibly can. Like if I get young kids in here, I know they can't afford a suit. And
Right.
so
Yeah.
if they can just buy the pants, I have jackets. We
Right.
bought out our competition, and they copied our jacket. So Phil, I call my mom Phil. So Phil bought all the jackets.
Yeah.
And when these kids can't afford a jacket, I give them one. And so
That's a
we try
blessing.
to help
Awesome.
out.
Yeah.
We try to help out. So
That's a blessing.
I appreciate you educating them and telling them. And you know how we are.
Yeah.
We try to help out as many
We're
as we can.
family. You're not friends. We're
Thank you.
family. It's
See?
family. Al
Exactly.
Pachuco's family.
Another
very, very
the
welcome.
fourth person that has said that today.
Yeah.
Without being prompted.
I did not tell her to say that. I
I
did
didn't
not
right.
even give them the list of words.
No, I didn't pay her. I didn't give him lunch yet.
Wow, lunch is coming.
Lunch is coming.
Yes. We have pizza and tamales today.
There we go.
Beautiful,
Órale.
man. Love it both.
That can be a tamales. Yeah.
Yes. So
Of course.
no, I never knew that background of you.
Yeah.
Never. I never
Yeah.
knew that you were.
Like no, like I don't put a lot of stuff on Facebook either. And I have two children. There's two from guy. The first husband was a Marine, retired. We both retired, so I live out the pension. We split the pension. But then the second guy was Army, and I have a son by him, and he passed away from COVID. So I've always been inclined military somehow, and maybe that's why I'm wearing Pachuco uniform. It's a zoot suit. Yeah.
Now we're gonna shift. Adrian.
Yes.
Oh,
This is
okay.
my
I
friend
could see
Adrian.
I would see you with your wife.
Yes.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
and she. I know she was. Because you were always taking her everywhere.
Yes.
She
Uh-huh.
was. She was wheelchair bound.
Yeah, she played a big role in what led up to this. My father-in-law, which was her father, was an original Pachuco from Chucotown in El Paso, Texas. And it was just one day, because she always dressed in the 40s, way before I was even around. There was a 14-year difference, between us. She was older, and she says, "Hey, why don't you start dressing 40s?" I'm like, "Well, what is that about?" And then she thought up of the Pachuco thing. I was all against it in the beginning. I said, "This is not going to fly." She goes, "How do you know?" I said, "Because nobody dresses that way." She goes, "Come on, try one." So I did buy my first
Lordy.
Hey,
one.
Mikey.
And then of course it's my wife, so I didn't want to disappoint her. What's that old saying? Happy life, happy wife.
Anybody that doesn't know you and they see
Yes.
you,
Uh-huh.
this is what I see. I don't know if you see it, but when I see it, you look scary. You look mean because you do the look and you do the, but you're the nicest guy that I've ever met.
I've always tried to been, but then
But
when,
you look
when
scary. I'm sorry, you look scary.
okay. I notice
Okay.
kids don't take pictures with me, so I think that's a big hint.
I
too,
told him that. He goes, I go, "You look scared." The pictures, I go, "You look más chingón que nada."
Yes,
I go,
yes.
"You look mad everything." And then one time we're supposed to do a más chingón picture. I go, "Don't smile because they're gonna see the teddy bear. Just do the don't smile." And he
don't
goes,
poke
"I
the
do."
bear.
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
poke the bear. Because he puts his glasses and the mustache. He
So
just looks all.
from not wanting a zoot suit to
Yeah.
being here every week.
Yeah. What happened was the first night we went out, I think we went to Maggie's, and we walked in, and it was like the whole crowd stopped to look at us, my wife and I. And I thought, wow, maybe she's onto something. I didn't have a clue. I was like how she was when we first hooked
Yes.
up, which is a total different story. So
Oh,
a
yeah.
lot of
That's
people
a good
started
story.
taking pictures of us, and I thought, wow, that's unique. Nobody's ever want to take a picture with me. I'm just some ugly dude that just walks around, and
I tell everybody the same thing. Who am I?
yeah, who
I
am I?
No one.
Why do you want to take a
am
picture
no
with me? So I realized later on that it just became something that nobody did. And I go, well, maybe we're onto something. And then one suit became another, and then
How many suits do you own?
oh god, I'm gonna guess.
You counted last time.
I think it was close to 19 by now, But again,
Thank you.
oh no, you're welcome, because at one point, I was told, I couldn't drink no more. So everybody at work knew about it. So they said, "What are you doing?" I go, "I think I'm turning into a girl." Goes, "What do you mean?" I go, "I'm buying shoes and hats and, clothes." And I go,
Jewelry.
"Most guys don't go out
Turning
there and
into
do
a
that." But obviously there's zoot suits, genuine
yes,
zoot
yes.
suits, But then, of course, I love I love how the coats drape, the pants drape, and it's such a unique style. And you guys put out the best of the best. I've seen, like you said, other imitations, and they don't match, And going out there,
and that's not me. That's Phil. That's my mom.
Oh, okay.
She has it down. She's
Oh, yeah.
groomed Vanessa
Yes.
on what to look for,
Uh-huh.
what to buy. I mean,
Yes.
Jim's gone along. These suits are not. We have to make these. Most of them we
Yeah,
have to
they're
make.
grooming me.
Jimmy the groom.
So Jim, loves to go to LA with us whenever we go
Yeah.
buy material because it literally takes a whole day to buy material.
Yes,
I
uh-huh.
mean, she's
It's
literally
fun to
walk-
see all the fabrics.
want
Yeah.
water?
It's
Yes,
crazy.
please. Uh-huh.
Yes, please.
And I don't know if you notice in all the pictures that we take, I only wear the Thando hats. There's
Me
nothing
too.
I'm
I
never
noticed
going to
that. I
wear.
noticed now that she said
I'm,
that, she's always
I'm
gonna
always
have.
wear thong.
Yes.
I don't
I
wear
noticed that.
nothing else.
And I told her, don't ever wear one of these with a zoot suit. I go,
no,
this
I
is
see him
different.
like, look at that guy's out of place.
I
Why
go,
didn't he wear thong?
Yeah, I mean, I'm my own critic too. I'm like, no, but then I'm not going to go tell the guy or
'Cause
the
that's their
girl.
style or
Yeah, that's their
whatever.
style.
Exactly.
Every style has their own unique and got to have the feather. I mean, you're not going to be unrecognizable,
Yeah.
But I'll tell
I
you
need
a
to
quick
buy me
short
the
story
blue
about
Thando.
the feather. I used to buy the feathers from you guys, and my wife would always make sure I bought the long ones, and I couldn't figure it out. So in my own time, I thought, oh man, she loves the feathers. Well, at her burial, we're at the gravesite, we're putting it in the ground, and 4 of her best friends came up to me and said, "You know why she liked you with that feather?" And I says, "No." I go, "She loved it." She goes, "No, she didn't like it." I go, "She liked it in a different way. Because when you're on the dance floor, when she couldn't dance, she said, 'See the guy with the feather? Tell him, let's go home right now.'"
She could
She
tell
followed
you.
the feather.
She knew where you're at.
Yeah, it was like an antenna, being
It's like,
I'm
I'm right
already
here.
6'1",
Oh my God, that's a
and
cute
then
story.
I'm out
That's-
there with an extension of 3 more feet.
And it's crazy
Yeah.
now because we see like a dozen feathers. She would not be able to tell where you were because
Yeah.
there's so many different
Thank
people.
you.
At a
wearing
Pachuco
feathers.
ball, she was like, "Oh boy, I better remember the color he was wearing."
Did you hear that story, Phil?
No.
On Eloise, why she liked him wearing hats, feathers, so she would know where he was at.
That's true.
She
On
was
the
all
dance
friends,
floor,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's him. I go find him.
Yes.
And so I tell Maria, no matter where we go, I said, there's not going to be no zoot suiters here, so we're going to come in and pioneer it. And I don't care who looks or stares or critics, because there's going to be people. There's a lot
Always,
of,
always, always.
haters, and
Always.
you get it too,
Always.
and like I said, I walk in, I'm wearing it with pride. She does too, and there's a history behind it, and a lot of people don't know about it. So with being in a suit and just feeling like $1,000,000 makes me feel 100%
Makes you feel good.
better.
Like it's
yes.
almost like you're a different person.
I am.
I see the transform in you. Really, I do. On both of you, I see it like a livelier, happier.
When he started saying that you wear a zoot suit, everybody's stare at you, and I'm in my brain going, yeah, it's that big-headed
Tell the story about
person.
the Laughlin.
That's what I'm getting to. And then so he goes, he's just gonna talk. I go, he's used to it, or he goes, I don't know, he's exaggerating, right? He goes, the door's open, everybody's gonna be this, and I'm like, oh, okay, Adrian. We're like nobody, right? So we get out, and he goes, okay, be careful, watch out. We get out there, we open the doors. As soon as we step out there, boom, everybody turn on pictures. I'm like, I look at him, I even got chills. I was like, your face right now. They really are. I go, who are we? Like, he goes, man, it must be a zoot suit. And then so we went out there, and he is building me up like, okay, just walk like you own the place, Maria. I'm like, we don't own the place. Walk out there and boom, boom, boom. I felt like
I knew it was going to be
paparazzi.
overwhelming for her.
It
For
was,
seeing a lot
it
of people
was.
coming with
Like,
pictures.
It is.
and all.
It can be.
It
Some
is.
people
Yes.
get nervous.
Yeah.
I
That
was
happens.
nervous with him. I was like, I stuck by him. Like, I'm so nervous. I'm like, then they want to hug you, take a picture. Oh, you just look so cool and this and that. And so now I'm used to it. But even so, like, you still get surprised. Like, we went on Steven's Steakhouse. We're both wearing white. We just walk in, and Ray Karen greets us and stuff. I look over. People are looking at the music, and they look over and go, taking the pictures and walking down. So I was like, Adrian, they with the camera, the
Yes,
suits,
yes,
then
yes.
both in white with the feathers, and we stuck out.
Yeah.
But
You guys stick out
everybody
like sore thumbs.
appreciates. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I
Two
promote.
bright sore
Well,
thumbs.
Then
manicured thumbs.
And every fashion show, like the one that's coming up, we're gonna do. I'm always.
Are you doing Saturday or Sunday?
I'm doing the
Saturday.
Saturday.
Nice. Nice.
Correct.
Saturday, we're up on stage or whatever. I always bend down like I always do my little dance song and dance. I go, shh. I point at her. I go, if you want to look
Is that who you're
good.
always, I wonder who you're
Yeah.
pointing.
I go,
tell
that's
her,
the
you better know
founder.
it's Phyllis.
That's the founder.
Yeah.
I go, she makes me look like this. Just like this one
That's
look
right.
like this.
I agree.
She's right there, and everybody looks over there.
I hope you're
you
there
know?
tomorrow.
No, I hope you're
Are
there
you going to be
tomorrow.
there tomorrow, Phyllis?
We'll see.
Oh, okay.
She
We'll
get it right.
pick
She's
you
gonna
up.
go with me.
We'll pick you up. We'll pick you up.
we'll pick you up.
That's right. Huh? Yeah,
We'll
you better
make
be
sure
ready.
she's there.
That's funny. That's funny.
Good. It'll be my daughter's first time on stage, so you guys will be able to.
Oh,
maybe you guys-
really?
Maybe you can show her the
Nice.
ropes of
Yeah.
the fashion show.
What's her name?
Sophia.
Sophia.
okay.
Oh, that's a beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah, she just turned
Oh.
16, so we got her a pair of pants and a shirt.
Oh,
Very, she's very
Nice.
excited. She's
Yeah.
very excited to go up there.
Oh, I
Oh,
could
that's
imagine. Yeah,
cool.
it was like the first.
That'll be exciting.
Yeah, I think the first time when we had the Anaheim one years back, I was like, "Oh my gosh, what do I do? Where do I go?" I go,
Mm-hmm.
at least put me in the middle.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it worked out
We
great.
have
You
that
know.
on video somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful show we did.
Oh,
Remember
yes,
that one,
yes,
Ray?
yes,
'Cause
yes.
I didn't want to
Yes,
do it.
I know you didn't want to do
I
it.
did not want to do it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Jim is showing a video,
Wow,
a picture
wow.
of his daughter.
Look at that.
Beautiful.
Pretty, huh?
Look at that.
Look at that. Unique.
Does
Totally
she have
unique.
blue eyes or green eyes?
Green eyes,
She
like
has-
mine, not my eyes.
Yeah.
Yes,
I thought
it's
you were
nice.
hazel or green. They're green, huh?
They change.
Gorgeous.
Depends on the
They
lighting
change.
of the room.
Oh.
Or what he's drinking.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Good
Can't wait to
answer.
meet her.
You've seen it.
Good answer.
She'll be going tomorrow on the stage.
Oh, beautiful.
So good. I'm glad I
Wow,
got your,
exciting.
your little snippet. I'd like to hear more, when we
Yeah.
have time. So,
Yes.
but you guys are literally here. This is gonna be like an ongoing thing that we do on Fridays here.
Oh, okay.
So,
Okay.
You know,
I'll be sure to look much
Adrian's
better.
gonna come twice a week. now.
Yeah.
Adrian's gonna come
Adrian,
twice a week.
Adrian thinks he doesn't look good, and I tell him it's just audio today. We're just
It's
gonna,
not
Oh, I know. I
scraggly.
saw that and I go, wait a minute.
I
think
got
it's
in
audio.
shape.
you know?
That's what it says.
Oh, okay, okay.
and Adrian looks like he
We'll
just
blur
woke
it
up.
Pretty much, yeah. I gotta say something. When I hang out with Maria, nobody goes to bed. You know, we
Oh,
whatever
put the
it's
blame
start
on
to
me.
finish. I mean, you know,
That's
you know
true.
how a candle's got a wick. This thing burns from the inside going outward. I don't know which way I'm coming or going. And by the end of the
Pero no
night,
dice que no. Nunca dice que no.
Yeah.
Sí, claro. Let's go, Maria.
so
Vámonos.
so if I look like I just got hit by a train and the cat drugged me out and I just got shot, that you know.
Well, funny story at Viva, when I heard the story of him, it was like 3 or 4 in the morning, and he would go dance. He was out there with my Aunt Terry and Uncle Ruben, and he'd come back to the table, fall asleep for a few seconds, and then wake up and go out there back and dance again.
That's a true story. Yeah, you know.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
We
And I
were.
think the
Where did
last-
we go? And these girls. We were at the Vegas, and this girl. I forgot what girl, but she knows you really well. So we're sitting there. He's partying, having a good time. We're both going back and forth with different people. And this girl's like, I don't believe it. And I'm like, what? And she's staring at him, and he goes, what? And he goes, you're not even falling asleep or dozing off. You haven't done that. I'm waiting for you to do it. He goes, I guess you just livened up. I go, no, he's still hanging
You
in
guys
there.
keep Adrian young.
We do.
Oh yeah. I don't know if I'm going to
He
the
goes to
young
bed at,
direction or getting pushed more towards the edge. You know.
He goes to bed like a average 3 or 4 in the morning.
Oh, jeez.
Or
And
he
they got
probably
him up
wants to
like
go
at
to bed
8.
midnight.
They have him up
Yeah.
early.
Yeah, and then the next day, you know, but this one could sleep till the next day.
2:30,
you know?
remember?
Yeah,
The other day.
2:30 is the record, you know.
But I went to sleep at 6 or 5.
Yeah, and I'm just like, I hate burning a day. I mean, a day's to be lived
Really?
by, you know. But
Yeah.
that's just me, though. But I enjoy, you know, the good times, the dancing, the live music.
And tell him your little secret.
What little secret?
Uh-oh. Well, here we go.
That- What have you been doing all this week?
Oh, okay. It's really no secret, but
Well, it is to them.
Oh, okay. As you know, my wife did everything. She cooked, she cleaned, she ironed, she did everything.
just-
So
yeah.
after she passed away, I'm like, what am I gonna eat? You know, how do I wash my clothes? Everything was done by
Everything
her.
hamburger, pizza. I'm
So
like, ah.
yeah, so I was always going out and eating, and then I started kind of like,
Nothing wrong with that.
yeah,
No.
you know, I agree too. You know, if you can afford it, do it. You know, so. I
Not
mentioned to her in
healthy.
small talk, you know what? I'm interested in cooking now, you know, because, you know, it's starting to get expensive out there. So,
Yeah,
Yes.
no, I agree.
so
Yes.
you know, so she came over and she showed me tricks of the trade. I'm like, I didn't know how you could cook that way. And so this whole week she's come over and teaching me how to cook, you know.
I've been doing cooking classes.
Yeah,
all
cooking
week.
classics all week, you know. And then
What's your favorite dish?
gosh, it'd have to be a Mexican. I'm gonna say probably homemade tacos, you know.
Oh,
I taught him how to do the tacos.
That's everybody's. That's all of
Oh
ours.
my gosh! I mean, I grew up with that. You know, when we were kids and we lived in Compton. You know, that's all my mom.
I only get those for my birthday. My wife will go and buy everything, and I only get homemade tacos for yes.
yeah.
Oh, I make them all the time. So I taught him how to do that. Then
Then we had fish or
I
salmon.
taught him how to cook a salmon.
Yeah.
Everything. Put all the ingredients in it.
Yeah.
Put it there in the oven in 5 minutes.
The butter.
Do you know how to
the-
change the starter off a car? Oh, it's easy. It's easy.
I know how to change a tire.
There you go. I'm just teasing, fellas. I'm just teasing.
Adrian. Don't bite the hand that dresses you.
I believe it. I believe that, man.
Salmon has to be easier.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
Changing
Well,
the starter.
Yeah,
I never-
I
I
don't know how
never-
to change a
I've
starter.
No,
never
I don't
been
know how to
behind-
change the starter either.
I know how to turn the starter.
Yeah, you know, I mean,
Drive
exactly.
it. Yeah.
I've never been behind a stove. I never, you know, doing dishes now is a piece
Oh, he
of
does the
cake.
dishes, I
Yeah.
know.
So all this time
Put it
you've
in
been
the
eating
dishwasher.
out? Because how long has Eloise been gone?
Since
2.5
I met him.
years.
You've been eating out.
You've
Yeah.
been eating out all this time?
Most of the time.
Most-
If not, I would make a sandwich or
And
something
I go, there's
simple,
tuna in there,
you know?
this and that. Or so, if I go, I'll leave a casserole. That's gone in 2 days. And then
Yeah.
So
One
it's,
time we had a barbecue
He
and
ate it for 2 weeks.
they made so much food, I was good for the whole week. And I was like, okay, good.
yeah,
Nobody really
the
ate. And
girls,
said,
I
okay.
wasn't there, but girls, Fernando and well,
I
anyway,
never
they were
knew
there.
that about him.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't do nothing. You know.
I go, if you want to lose weight, eat at home. Don't go out and eat
What-
hamburger. Even
What happened to my
me.
father, I never saw coming to happen to me. You know,
Yeah.
because you think everybody's going to be around for a long time, and
'Cause you
in
lost
that
weight.
case,
You
yeah.
lost some weight.
So I kind
Trying
of
to
crashed
start-
a lot of yeah.
Are you really a mechanic? Are you really?
No, I just go out there and do it. She'll tell you that, you know, if there's something wrong with the car, then I'll research
University
it,
of
read
YouTube.
about it, and then go on
You
YouTube.
could
or,
learn on YouTube on
You
how to
can.
oh
cook.
yeah,
Yeah,
you
that's
know.
how cook. I've learned to cook through like YouTube and
Yes.
just look up.
Yes.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
I made
Recipes.
Parmesan chicken for the first time a few weeks ago. It was not
That's
that hard.
good.
It's just
No.
learning the steps
Ingredients and how to
and
do
getting
it.
the good ingredients. That's
The
what it comes.
gravy,
It's good. You got to
homemade
good
gravy.
ingredients.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
But
Oh yeah.
And I told him the difference between store-bought potato salad and homemade potato salad. The difference is so
Major difference.
major.
Yes.
Major
Yes.
difference.
And then he's gonna go, I'm gonna go buy some beans. I go, no, I'm gonna make you homemade beans. I'll make you some of that. Oh yeah, and then you put it
Oh,
away.
you're not leaving.
Yeah. He told me that.
I just told her that. I said, your son back in
Yeah,
Vegas. I
yeah.
go, he's got to come visit you now. I go,
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep you hostage
You're not
now.
leaving.
You know. I said,
Yeah.
oh, I don't know if I'm gonna get
I'm sure
fat.
you order
or-
pizza. You order.
Well,
Yeah,
I did pizza.
he
I
does
did
the
tacos.
whole
I did
everything.
Subway. You name it, I did it. You know.
I never knew. I never knew he did.
No,
always
I
thought
mean, you know,
Or he wants ribs, I'll go to somewhere and who has a restaurant.
I always had sit down dinners, even if it was by myself, you know, and that
Yeah.
was just me, you know. And I'd go home and that was it. So now my
Yeah.
neighbors are freaking out because I'm coming home with grocery bags, you know. And they're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, he's actually shopping
you
for food
okay?"
now. Finally, he doesn't carry suits over his shoulder coming in the house no more, you know."
That's funny.
Yeah, but
funny.
I mean,
What
you
are
know.
your Mr. Rosewood's? They're over there eating.
Oh yeah,
Oh, I love that
again,
place. Yeah. I like that place. I like the
Yeah.
pozole.
And by the way, there's what we're talking about, Mr. Rosewood's. It's called the Doo-Wop.
Uh-huh.
It's at the end of the month. Always at the end of the month. It's on a Wednesday.
the fourth
They-
Wednesday of every
Yes,
month.
the fourth Wednesday of every month, and they have a breakfast there, and everybody in the Zoot lowrider community gets together at that time, and they just share stories. They have live music. Everybody eats, talks,
Dancing.
and checks in with everybody.
Yeah.
It's a great vibe.
It sure
it's a great
is.
vibe.
Yeah, you know.
My friend Manny started this. I remember the day he walked in here and told me about it. And it sounded like so much fun. But that was how long ago? Maybe 4 or 5 years ago now?
At least, because he used to be at
And-
Norm's, then he got to
Yes.
Mr. Rosewood.
He started at one place and then went to Norm's, outgrew that, and now we're in Mr. Rosewood's.
Yes.
And we're outgrowing that because
Yes.
there's no
I
parking.
would love to do a podcast from there, but I think it's too loud.
It
to
is.
do
The music and all the people. Yeah. So really, Manny, you need a new place, a bigger place. So we'll be on the lookout.
I think the most recent doo-wop, Manny Pachuco, he was doing a doo-wop, dance, and it's gonna be like what we did over there at the Rosewood, but we're doing it at Ray Carrion's Stephen's Steakhouse on September 21st.
Yeah, he talked about
And
something like that.
when you see the flyer, it's me, Adrian, and we're taking a picture with Kid Frost. We met him, and I think Fernando, right? It was the four of us. So we're standing at a celebration of life one day at the park, and Kid Frost wanted a picture with us, so he got up, and that's the flyer that Ray Carrion. We're in yellow and burgundy, but that's the next doo-wop on the 21st September. Hope to see everybody there.
Yes, that'd
and
be great.
we'll be there. El
Nice.
Pachucos will be there.
Nice.
So
Nice.
that's the next doo-wop thing. Bigger.
He's
then
also doing a
the-
fundraiser for my wife
Oh, nice.
at the Mr. Rosewood's at the end of September.
Oh, okay.
So it's like the
Oh.
27th, I want to say.
yeah.
So he's
Okay.
he's also doing a.
29.
Oh, the 29th. The 29th.
Oh,
My-
okay.
29.
That was
gotta
my
make
Aunt
it.
Gloria.
Yeah, we'll bring her on.
No.
We'll bring her over.
She's very shy. She don't.
Oh, the shy one's
She's
talking.
staying over there, far away.
We're gonna have to sneak over there with a wireless mic one of these days.
That's
She's
right.
not
That's right.
aware.
Come
Come on down. Come say hello.
Come, baby, come.
There we go.
There
Gloria,
we
you're the
go.
one that you're our number one helper, who we depend on. Tell us who you are.
Okay. Hi. I'm Gloria Govea, and Ray is my nephew, and Phyllis is my dear sister. I live around the corner, so I come on Fridays and Saturdays and help them out until 3:15, and then I have to go home because I got to cook dinner for my old man.
All right. All right.
What's for dinner? What's for dinner?
I don't
tonight?
know what's for dinner
okay.
today.
Today's leftover day.
Take
Oh,
leftovers.
okay.
I don't know. But anyway, I enjoy coming because I meet all these people that or else I would never have met, and it's fun seeing them in the suits because they look really nice, and it's just fun being here. I visit with my family, and it makes my day go by a little bit faster.
Yes.
So that's why I come
Yeah.
to help out the family.
Well, we thank you.
Yeah.
You're the queen of the zoot suit.
You know, today my two brothers, Ruben and David, and my sister Lucy, were all supposed to be here today.
Oh.
We're all supposed to do the podcast on how everything started, because it started with their help. We always did everything together. But nobody showed up.
I was waiting for my
Gloria's
brothers
here.
and sisters.
Luckily, Gloria's here. Very reliable Gloria's here. So we're going to have to set that date for the future. So, because I'm sure David has a lot of stories.
Yes.
Because he's the one I made the first zoot suit for. And he's the
I
one
didn't
that
know
came to mind when I saw the zoot suit. I was like, Maria, I saw that suit and I said, why is this zoot suit not available? Why? I mean, it's been hidden
Yeah.
for so many years and it looked great. So anyway, he started wearing it and really David's the first one to have the suit. And then my brother Ruben, he's got a story too, because when I bought this building and I think in 1984, he's the one that helped me put it together because he's a carpenter from Disneyland and he knows everything to do about carpentry. So without his help, I couldn't have done it. Without my little brother dancing on the side over here in the new zoot suit and my other brother swinging the hammer, building my store. And then Gloria comes every chance she has to come and help me. We're still a family that's very united.
Yes.
And we enjoy each other. We have a lot of laughs. And that's why we're here today.
And one side note, like we love Gloria. Gloria is almost a split image of my mother, Phil. And so I love seeing Gloria. 'Cause she, even when she's not here, she reminds me more of my mom. So she's very dependable, always here to help us whenever I need. If I'm alone here, Gloria's knocking on the door. So we appreciate you, Gloria. That's all I'm saying.
Yes. Thank you
That's all I'm
so
saying.
much.
And I just want to chime in too because sometimes I come in here and I'm tired from working all week and my other jobs, and I always know Gloria's going to show up here with a smile and a laugh and just boost my spirits. So I just want to say thank Gloria for that, for bringing that positive energy every day.
Thank you. I like to laugh, but thanks, Jim.
Yeah.
It's good to hear.
So yes, and all my mom's family was supposed to be here today, and everybody bowed out. So
Sure
wow.
did.
I hope they're doing better. But
Hope
I
they
will
have
catch
a
them.
good reason.
I will catch them
Like, ¿qué
later.
pasó,
Yeah,
baby?
our next podcast might be from their house. So,
I will catch them. It might be at Thanksgiving when they all show up, because they always show up for Thanksgiving. I will get them. I will get their story.
There you go.
So, but thank you, everybody. Thank you for sharing your story. I appreciate it. Any parting words you'd like to say?
No, I think we're ready to sign off.
Thank you
This is
for
our
having
third
us.
podcast today.
Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you guys, all of you guys, El Pachuco
Yes.
store, for being so kind, courteous, having the good stuff, the best stuff. And we're so honored to represent you guys, sun up, sun down, in state, out of state. And no matter where we go, we carry the cards, we talk about this place and by appointment only. So, we're hoping to keep that and push it even bigger than ever.
Yeah, I like coming to Pachuco store too. As soon as you walk in that door, like I did today, I look in the store, even though it was a packed house. Everybody, Gloria, Phyllis, Vanessa, Ray, everybody came around, just big old smile, like, hey, hello, like a welcome smile. And without saying words, it just smiles, says a million words. And Vanessa keeps me dressed the way I am, just like Phyllis, and I love it. It's continuing and make us look good. Orale. Vanessa, you have words?
You make us look good.
Here's
You
Vanessa. She's
Hi,
saying
everybody.
I look good, but she makes me look good. Her and Phyllis, that's why we look the way we look.
I keep jumping in and out of these conversations because the lobby itself is open today, so I have to run and take care of some, online orders, phone calls, and customers. But we are so lucky and so blessed to have Maria and Adrian here at the store.
Thank you.
Not only today, but every time they come in. They're so energetic, they're so contagious. So contagious. Like, seriously.
yeah, we're going to wear masks.
I want just a tiny little bit. I always say that about my 8-year-old. I want a little bit of your energy, but They're so energetic. I swear, I see them everywhere. And are you going home now? Or we're going to the next event. And I'm like, how are you not tired? Like we've been,
Oh yeah.
He's like, I was
we've
going
been
home.
all over the
One
place.
day I'll
And,
be carried out on a stretcher.
and so we always say everybody who walks in through those doors is welcome into our store. But some people just automatically like they pull a smile out of you, even if you're not. Like you're not thinking about it. Yes, it's the positive energy, and Adrian and Maria definitely do that for us, and we're so always happy to have them here at the store. And if you're out there and you see Maria and Adrian, that's true because they're just
The party
gonna.
continues with them.
The honor's all
It'll be
ours.
at your house, not mine.
Yeah.
So thank you,
I need to
thank
go
you,
to
Maria
bed.
and Adrian,
Thank
for
you,
everything
Vanessa.
that you
Thanks so
guys
much,
do.
Vanessa.
Not only for us, but for the culture, and everybody out there is just loving you guys. So thank you.
so much.
We
Sharing
appreciate
your stories,
appreciate
your
you.
heart. Your heart, your family, your little baby here. We see him grow. I've seen the past 2 years. She's growing up so much.
Yep.
Like
Yes.
That's
Yeah, it's like
Yes.
getting taller. I'm like, oh my gosh.
We're getting new zoot suits made for them for the upcoming events, and it's
Oh, how exciting.
Adrian, I want to thank you for introducing us to Maria because we
Yes.
didn't know Maria.
No.
Until she walked in. Now, Maria,
He didn't know me till now.
did
He
we?
thought I was quiet.
Now, did Adrian introduce you to the zoot suit?
Yes, he's the one who was my fashion designer. So he was like,
Really? Oh,
yeah. I go, he's my fashion designer because he's the one that dressed me like I did the dress one
didn't
time
know
with
that.
the tondo or his tondo or just my hair. Then I started doing dressing like I go, I like that look. I like that look. I never told him nothing about my family. Never did nothing. Never said nothing to him.
Well,
But I like it.
I don't know
He
if this
brought
was
me in.
already talked about because again, I'm running back and forth here, doing a little bit of everything at the store. But I remember, I think it was Maria, or tell me who's the one that told me the story. That when you first started talking to Maria at events, Maria said, "Well, we've met before."
Yeah, she
And-
did tell me that.
Yeah,
I didn't
that-
believe it. in the
Yeah, you said
beginning, yeah.
you said it when you went and introduced yourself. Maria said, "We've met before.
Yes.
We
Yeah.
used to hang out at all the places with you and Eloise. There's even pictures
Yes.
of Maria
Yes.
with you guys, with you and
Like
Eloise.
12 years ago.
Yeah, it was like 12 years ago, and I don't remember.
It was my
But,
birthday. It was my
You know.
51, 50
You know, when you're
my
married,
50th
your eyes
birthday.
don't wander no more. You're like you're a horse with blinders on, you know.
Yes,
And
that's
I have a
true.
lot of respect for that. You know?
When you're married, you
I
better not look around.
Ray agreed with you, Adrian.
Good job, Ray.
Ellen
Good
would have pulled
job.
your
Golf
feather
clap,
and
golf
said, get
clap.
home.
So,
But I knew Aloise. I knew both of them, but I was married at the time, hung out with my crowd. And then my husband said, your friends are crazy. They're too young for me. So he started coming with me. So I was like always going out by myself because he wouldn't go. So then when I had met Adrian, I think it was he invited me to her funeral and everything, but I didn't go. I was moving to Vegas at the time, and I was in the middle of doing my moving, so I didn't go. Then we seen him again at the swamp meet, and then he's like, "Hi," he goes, "How you doing this and that?" And he goes, "Do you have a boyfriend, whatever?" I go, "No, I'm a widow." What? So,
me too.
so yeah, me too. And that's how me and him just started hanging around because we could relate to what we've been through. No one else can. They could say, I know what you're going through, whatever, but nobody does. So that's how me and him became best friends. We're not a couple or anything. We're just really good friends, and we like hanging out with each other. And the people that don't like us together. More power to us. We're not going to be hanging out. We do, and then when dressing alike and everything,
Yeah.
and I love it. I like his company. Yeah, I like keeping him up late.
Yeah, that's true.
They're just friends.
Just friends. We're just friends. Oh, one time we're holding
Hey,
hands.
with friends like this, you don't need enemies, right?
Is she keeping you young, Adrian?
Young and tired, I guess. I guess that would be the complete sentence for that one.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
funny.
Thank you for sharing.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
you,
you
Thank you,
for
guys.
being open to sitting here with us today and talking to us.
It's our honor to be here. Thank
Yes,
you.
absolutely.
We thank you guys. Thank you for everything you do for us. Everything. Todo.
Yep. To the
Gracias.
entire Estrella family, Duran's, everybody involved with Zoot
Everybody.
Suit, Everybody come by, get a suit for God's sakes. Otherwise, you're going to be ordinary, but you will never be extraordinary. So come by.
We have.
I did not pay him to say
There you
that.
go. There you
I did not pay him to say that.
go. You did not give him tamales yet.
Where's my tamales, Ray?
Yeah. So I think next
Is that all
year.
it takes? I got a dozen back there.
Next year they're gonna have my friend's having a big giant quinceañera thing. I think they want to get all the kids and all the party. It's all gonna be themed zoot suits. So it's gonna be they're coming
A
here.
lot of fun.
So they're gonna come here. So I go, you better get it done now because she has 2 kids. She's waiting for when he graduates. So it's gonna be another year, not this year, but the one after. And I want to come in and get them all.
Nice.
Get it done. I go, well,
Serious?
I gave them the cards. She's got your cards.
We'll take
She
care of
passed them all to her family. I'm like, just go there. So she's coming.
We'll take care of him.
It's gonna be a big party. That's gonna be nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So
It'll be a lot of
you're
fun.
welcome.
Thank you.
I go, well,
All right,
next
Jim, sign us off.
Thank you, Jim.
Sayonara.
All right, thank you guys for coming and again for sharing your
Aloha.
stories with us. And the earlier Larry was also on the episode earlier. That was an amazing surprise because we talked about the dances in the very first episode. You talked about how dancing was a big part of it. So to have a guest on there was very special as well. And thank you all for tuning in, listening to this latest episode of El Pachuco Chronicles. You all take care out there.
Rock that boogie, rock that boogie, rock that boogie, rock that boogie.